I've actually given some presentations to you all, PowerPoint presentations to you all to actually have a look at. What I'm going to try to do is to explain in 5 minutes or so the key areas of my marketing plan that I'm trying to present to you all. Okay. As for lease plan, there are certain key areas that we need to focus. But before we do that, I'd like to talk about some of the weaknesses that we are facing in the marketplace. So some of the key weaknesses is that we have, our my major income source or other income source is being depleted because of, having customers requesting for, you know, um, a slice of the pie from the rebates and so forth, and our purchasing power is also reduced because we are not actually combining the purchasing power of our supply, from our suppliers into one area. And we tend to have issues with our SAP system at the moment, and it's still not battered down perfectly well for us to actually get benefits out of it. And the opportunities we tend to have is that even though we still haven't bettered down our SAP system, the system is still a fully integrated system that is world class within the leasing community. So we still have opportunities in using that to actually bring on new clients. Okay. And the because of this SAP module, we have this ability to actually develop our third party leasing model, and also the ability to bring in developing the in-house fleet services model. Okay, some of the key threats that we tend to have is that firstly we have a funding a threat in the sense that we still tend to be a lot more expensive than our competitors in the marketplace, and so we need to look at better ways of actually reducing that threat. We tend to have issues with customers actually moving from us to our competitors due to during the tendering processes, and competitors are working hard to actually gain our customers by actually undercutting their cost, and therefore winning the customers cross. Okay, so all of these tend to be a bit of a major issue for us. Right. So the marketing plan that I'm trying to propose is two things. Well, two things that it's going to be focusing on. One, in developing the third-party leasing model, and two, the in-house fleet model. Okay, and how are we going to be doing it? There's basically three areas we're going to be looking at. Firstly, we're going to try to continue developing our branding, which is easy to lease plan. Okay. Um, and easier to lease plan. So by developing this branding, I think we can get the message across to our new customers and potential customers that lease plan is there to actually is there for the long run. It's an ability to support and develop develop their needs also, because of things like the ability to we have a very transparent service. We are very transparent in our product, in the open cart product. We try to not have any nasty surprises, and we are able to tell upfront exactly what you're paying for and what you're going to get. Right, so the idea is to develop this easier our branding. This one, it's easier to lease plan. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to develop this branding? What we are thinking of is through basically few things. One, we'll have a major advertising campaign. Two, through events and sponsorship, the advertising campaign. This will be around 1.2 million over the period of 5 years. Two, a digital platform. We want to develop a digital platform where we can actually, using Facebook and Twitter to actually target our customers, and that is and this is using our current platform and just developing it to actually ensure that we are able to manage the load, I would say, that is coming from this from this campaign. That's the second one. Three is through publications, and we plan to spend about just over $500,000 on publications. Four is to actually hire a new staff to actually manage the volume of information that is going to come out through this new campaign. So to go into further of these four different categories, okay, the first one, the staff over six, we anticipate the staff over the 5-year period where this campaign is going to go for is going to cost us around $375. This person, $375,000. This person will be looking after predominantly the campaign, looking after queries, looking after customer needs, new customers that are coming on board, and directing, and managing the budget and so forth. So this person will have, will potentially have, budgeting experiences. The person will be able to manage the campaign that is over the 5-year period, track the campaign, and also provide feedback and so forth. Okay, that's the staff. The platform, the digital platform, it's around 100,000, as I mentioned earlier. It will be developing the current platform to enhance the ability to take on new information that is coming from customers and so forth, and actually to provide reports to management or on a monthly requirement. It will also be connected to the Facebook and Twitter programs, so that the information will automatically populate the new platform within LeasePlan, so that we will have on-time information that we can react upon and act upon. Third one was events and sponsorship. We plan to spend about 1.2 million on this. And this will include having events in large major events throughout Melbourne and throughout Australia to actually demonstrate about LeasePlan's abilities. We will also have spokespeople coming to these events and actually giving talks on the ability about talk about the leasing industry, and also their feedback on how they have the LeasePlan has actually helped them to develop their business. So these spokespeople will be usually from customers, from our own customer lineup, who have who has enjoyed worked with us, who is using our current products. Right. The other things we will be doing is also having advertisements, and that will also be used to promote the products we are talking about. Now, the last of all is publications. We plan to do some publications in the major newspapers like the Financial Review, the Age, the Australian, where we expect executives to actually be reviewing these newspapers, and we plan that it will hit those targeted people. Now, so what is the so with this campaign over the next 5 years, what is expected? We expect to earn a revenue of about $6.6 million over the 5-year period on the top line. Okay, the total cost of the campaign is going to be roughly $2.3 million over the 5-year period, right? And so the payback is roughly going to be the ROI, the payback is 2.7 years, and the ROI is about 1.79%. It is going to add roughly all up, it's going to add 37,000 units to. We anticipate that it will add about 37,000 units to the current portfolio. And this will be deferred over the 5-year period. We anticipate that the first year will be a startup year, so for the campaign to actually get kicked off and to pick up momentum. But over the 2, 3, 4, and 5 years, the number of units will increase dramatically. Um, the the we will also be fine tuning the campaign as we go, and we will try to ensure that the targets are met. We are also planning to put some key metrics into this campaign to actually to ensure that the metrics, the campaign is hitting its targets, and we will report on this on a regular basis.